this is a Smith & Wesson M&P Assisted Opening Tactical Pocket Knife. They call it the MP4L. It's got a razor sharp 4034 stainless steel blade. It's got an anodized non-reflective finish, and it does have a serrated edge. And you see it does just have the classic drop point. It's got a thumb stud that goes across both sides of the blade, so it does have that ambidextrous aspect to it. You can open it with either hand. And it also uses Smith & Wesson's Magic Assisted Open mechanism. And it locks with a liner lock. So if I close it up, you can see that we use this Magic Assisted Open. It comes out really fast, and it also comes out really complete. I mean, that thing is secure. There's not any blade play or blade wiggle. It also does have a safety lock. So we can close the blade up, and you see when it's red, that means it's ready to function. But you can slide this over the red, and now the lock is engaged, and the knife is not going to open. Try the blade. There you go. Yeah, that thing is not going to open. So you can disengage the lock, and then open the knife. And then if we activate the lock again, now you'll notice if I release the liner lock mechanism, the blade still won't close. It's wiggling. I mean, this is not meant to be the primary way the blade is held, but it is a nice safety measure to prevent this knife from closing on you, if there's some kind of unusual stress that the knife is going through. So it does have a aircraft grade aluminum. It's T6061, and it's lightweight that the handle is made of, so it's going to be extremely durable. It also does have a pocket clip and a glass breaking spike on the back. This is called a center punch, and you could use this to free someone from a vehicle if the only option is to bring them out through a window.
All right, today we're going to be taking a look at a CRKT. This is the Hissatsu from James William, who's done several with CRKT in this Japanese styling self-defense type knives. And this is one of them, the Hissatsu. If you like this one, definitely check out some of his others. He's got some really nice ones in this line. So we have this nice kind of slip-resistant texturing on these GFN handles. Stainless steel liners in there, nice solid construction throughout. Pocket clip's going to give you a tip up right or a left-hand carry, so we'll give you a shot of that in the pocket. All right, so that's what it looks like when you are carrying the knife. Now, originally the Hissatsu came in a spring assist version, which is here on the left. You can see they moved down their logo there, and they've completely removed it off the pocket clip, as well as you don't see it peeking up on the back of the blade. But this is the spring assist version, so just a quick hit on that thumb disc and pops out the blade. What I'm showing you today is the manual version, so all you get is the thumb disc and the power of your thumb to kick open that blade. You can see the logo difference, has the newer logo on it, and how they've changed that up on the back. As far as that blade goes, it is an AUS-8 steel, really nice long tapering kind of Tonto tip to it, that modified Tonto tip. But a nice design style, again, for kind of self-defense purposes, piercing, slashing, and so forth. Again, has that liner lock on it. And then up here is the locks. And if you're not familiar with that, you can see this little piece pulls back. And what that's doing is, let me get this into the light here. Right in there, there's a little pin, and that stops the liner lock from pushing over. It's just a little added safety feature, so you do need to pull that down to be able to push back the liner and close up the knife. But overall weight on this one, it comes in at 6.13 ounces. Lengthwise, you're looking at just a little over 8 3/4 of an inch with a 3.5 inch blade at the grind.
I just received this Smith & Wesson M&P tactical knife in the mail today, and I was just going to go ahead and review it for you and give you some specs and give you my general opinion about this knife itself.
The overall length of this knife is 8.6 inches, while the blade measures in at 3 inches. The weight is 7.6 ounces, meaning it's very comfortable to carry around in your pocket. The blade is constructed of 4034 black oxide stainless steel, while the handle is aluminum with a rubber inlay. This knife also comes with a pocket clip, finger flipper, and magic assisted opening. Now, if you're wondering what magic assisted opening is, Smith & Wesson defines magic as multi-purpose assisted generational innovative cutlery. Go figure. This knife also has an inner and outer safety blade lock for your protection.
I was looking for another everyday carry knife, and I chose the Smith & Wesson M&P 4L as my tactical knife of choice here. I'm glad I did. It seems to be very well made, very durable.
This is the TacForce Assisted Opening Fighter Knife. It's a really aggressive knife from TacForce. It's the Speedster model. And you can see it does have a stainless steel blade. It's partially serrated. There's an additional cutting edge on the top here and some jimping to help you get control when you're using it. This sawback design on the back of the blade gives it a really aggressive look. The handle is stainless steel and there are ABS inlays, and there's also additional jimping on the back of the handle just to help you have a little bit more traction when you're using it. It does have really good feel too. The back, it does have a belt cutter in the back and a glass breaking spike, and you'll see this knife also has a pocket clip. It looks like it is a pretty deep carry too, so you can always have it at your side. And this is a liner lock mechanism, which makes it pretty easy to close it all with one hand. So you can basically operate all the functions of the knife with one hand. So let's say you're working on something, hold on to it with your left hand. You can pull this out of your pocket, use that assisted open to get the blade out really quickly. You know, do whatever task it is you need to do, and then using your thumb, you can easily just close it back up, all with one hand. So that makes it a really easy to use, really great utility knife.
For a review of this Gerber Swagger drop point folding pocket knife. This is a nice little budget priced model from Gerber. Comes in between maybe $20 and $30 price point. I think Gerber's got it retailed for around $32. But you can get it for less than that. And it's a nice little mid-sized knife. Has a little heft to it, and I think it could be used for some heavier duties like camping, hunting, fishing, utility. Would be good in the woods. It's a nice solid built knife with nice features. Has a black kind of a non-reflective finish, and G10 handle material on the front side of the handle, and on the back side it is stainless steel, black anodized, with sculpturing on the back side and the front side. Nice texturing. Fits my large to extra large hand well for a mid-sized knife that comes in at 7.55 inches overall length, and the blade length is 3.25 inches.